This is your host, Josh. This is episode 6. Today we're going to be talking about the elements and running in the elements and why I think at least 1 week that you challenge yourself to run in the elements to prepare you for race day. And please don't be scared to fail or to not make it through that that day with your training, because remember, you're training, so it's okay to fail. That way you can get better. Just because, on race day, you don't want to fail, right? You want to finish. You want to cross the finish line. So I think it's very important that, you stay focused and try to put yourself through different things so that when you're training, you will have some bad training days, but you can learn from those days and you can get better. That way, on the day, things are going to be much easier for you. Anyways, now I'm just rambling on. So, thanks for tuning in. So today we're going to talk about elements. So today we did 18, or I did 18 miles. Looking at the calendar, I think I should have done 20. That means next week I got to do 22. But anyways, that's my mess up. Hopefully you didn't have a mess up. Maybe you got 20 this week. If you're doing the same program that I'm doing, if you're running a 50K, or maybe you're doing 50 miler or 60 miler, who knows. But thanks for tuning in. So basically today I raced in the heat. Basically my race is going to be a night race, but it starts at 5 o'clock. So it's June 22nd, and it's going to be hot. Looking back at other races, the temperature can be either 90 to 100 degrees. So lucky for me, it should be shaded. It should be in the shade, but it still be the heat. But maybe the sun won't be blazing down on me, because that is tough when the sun's just hammering you. So hopefully it won't be as bad as I can imagine. But let's see. So yeah, today I ran in the afternoon. It was 90 degrees, and that weather just killed me. But it was good to get a little taste of what I'm going to taste on race day, because usually I run in the mornings and it's really cool. It's not that hot, So I did the afternoon race in the 90-degree weather. And yeah, it was tough. Water, I did water. I did my nuts. And that wasn't enough. Now, I didn't cramp or anything. It just, the last 3 miles, after mile 15, I had to walk and I had to run. And I was just really, really exhausted. So I'll have to do something next week. Maybe they got these Gatorade packets that you can take. But I definitely need to get a water pack going here, because on my my Ultra, I think you have to wear a water pack. It's required. So they might have different things that are required in your race. Like mine's a water pack and a light, because it's gonna get dark. It's gonna be like pitch dark maybe. So out in the forest. So hopefully I don't get eaten by a snake, or who knows what's out there in the woods at night in the summer. could just imagine. But yeah, definitely could be a little scary there when you're out on your own there. It's completely dark, because at some point, the runners kind of space out, on that long run, and you're just left by yourself in complete darkness, and running, which is surreal. It's really nice, but it can also be a little bit scary. So, yeah, I mean, you can get a pocket knife or something to make you feel a little better. Um, but still a little scary for sure. Now just rambling on again. All right, so basically, I mean, you want to run in the elements. So what I mean by that is, I don't know if you guys have ever ran in the rain or done training in the rain, but you might want to look up a day when it is raining and maybe run in that on that day, because what you don't want to happen is it's raining on race day and you have no experience running in the rain, right? And so, well, what are you gonna do, right? When it's starting to rain. So, I would say give it a shot. It's okay to walk home or something. If you're not making it through the rain, but at least try. So that way on race day when it is raining, you have a little bit of experience now. I've done it before. If you're running in the rain, they got these waterproof socks. They got these waterproof shoes. So I mean, you can buy those things. I bought those things, but I found that when I switched them and I put on the waterproof socks and I changed my shoes, like you have a drop bag, right? On these long runs or these ultra runs, you always have a drop bag. So, you could put an extra pair of shoes and then change out your shoes if they're all wet. And you could change out your socks, if it's raining on the day. Or you could wear, but I mean, in my experience, everybody's different and everybody runs different. So there's not like one size fits all. But in my experience, I had the waterproof socks and they did not feel comfortable when I put them on. And I ended up just switching my socks, just my regular pair. And I also tried on my shoes, my extra pair of shoes, and I ended up with my shoes I was running in. I just switched my socks, the same pair of socks, just drier ones, I guess. And I was able to finish the race. So, but yeah, just try it just 1 week, running in the rain, running in the heat. Now, I mean, if you're doing some kind of trail run and you've signed up for, let's say, some mountain race, right, where the elevation's, maybe 5,000 or 10,000, and you live in Oklahoma, I think it's pretty flat there. I mean, I don't know how you're gonna train for that unless you have some kind of treadmill that can incline for 40 degrees or something, but that's gonna be definitely hard. Training for the elevation that you need to train for if you live somewhere where it's just really flat, maybe you live by the ocean and it's really flat by the ocean. So yeah, just do your best and try to train in the elements the best you can, at least 1 week, if not the whole time. Unfortunately for me, I can't be training in the hot afternoon every every week, because I have commitments and stuff with the family. But so I usually run in the morning. But it was definitely nice to get a taste of that heat. Definitely changed my mind, changed what I needed to do, and definitely need some, something stronger than water. I need some Gatorade and some electrolytes. That way I stay hydrated and I don't cramp, right? So cramping is big when it's really hot, and I think from my experiences from other marathons that I ran, um, whatever you're whatever you're drinking, um, if you think that you're drinking enough, you probably want to double that, because it's like you just can't get enough liquids. You know, I think I was having like 4 cups of, or 2 cups of water, 2 cups of Gatorade every 2 miles, and I was still like really dehydrated. So, um, when you think you drank enough, just have yourself another cup of the water, or the Gatorade, is what I would recommend for sure. Um, you don't want to cramp, and you wanna finish. So yeah. So now just wanted the tip of the day. So the tip of the day, I can just say that through this journey of training, I would say just with your diets, just try to stick to whole foods. That's basically one of the healthiest things you can do. Is just try to minimize your processed foods and stick to whole foods. And I know that sounds really simple, but it's not. So when you're reaching for those chips or something like that, instead of reaching for the chips, reach for some peanuts, okay, or some seeds, and or some olives, or some strawberries or banana. Just try to eat some fruit. If you're reaching for chips or something processed. So yeah, hopefully that can help you. I know it's tough, those things taste really good, but if you eat some healthy foods, whole foods, not healthy foods, just whole foods, you're just gonna feel better, and hopefully your race days are gonna be better. But thanks for tuning in, and hope this episode can help